Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my fourth Build-A-Page layout for this month. And I am working with one of the Vicky Boutin print shop page kits that I made. If you recall, I like using some of my collections from my stash, so we did some Jen Hatfield page kits, and then I always like to bring my collection obsession collection for the month back in and get a couple of page kits for that. Now, if you recall, I had this lovely striped paper together with this peachy color, and I brought this one, or was it this one? I can't remember which one I had actually put with this collection, thinking that I might use either or was it this one? I think it might have been this one. I think it might have been this one, and I said, you know, I'll use either or, and in the end, I went a little bit of a different direction. So here up in the corner, as always, is the layout that I am scrap lifting today. And today it is Jen from Kay's Mom here on YouTube. And it's a lovely and fun design. And of course, Jen has some gorgeous stitching on there. So here is my take, my friends. It's a little bit different, but I think you can definitely see the inspiration piece in here, in that my basic design with the large pattern paper here, as well as the smaller pattern paper in the middle, is definitely the starting point for this layout. So I also had this pattern paper put aside with that kit, and I used the entire pattern paper because I used this part of it to get the large rectangular piece in the background, and then this is the other portion of it, but the reverse, the B side or A side of the other portion. So I got that one done. I opted for the mustard color here, and I used the striped paper, but I used the other side of it to map my photo. So I still have, to me, I definitely still have the makings of another page here. So maybe we'll do a leftovers to layouts page when I start the 30 days of sketches, because that's coming up very, very soon as well. We finish May I Scrap Lift You, and we jump right into 30 days of sketches, and after that we jump right into Off the Board. Ooh, busy, busy summer, my friends. Okay, back to this layout. So I got this large rectangular piece and then decided to use the other side here for the piece that was there. Now, I wanted to get some stitching. Now, you can see on Jen's layout that she did some fancy stitching. I love stitching on my layouts. I don't stitch on fabric for the life of me, but I love stitching on my layouts, but I pretty much just do a regular back stitch. I don't do any other kind of stitching. And I got this lovely, very, very pale, sort of peachy pink floss to use. It is a tone or two lighter than the peachy pink that is in the pattern paper. So I stitched all around the rectangle here the way Jen has, and then I stitched all around this rectangular piece as well, but I did not do any stitching on the main background piece. So I got that stitching done. I matted my photo in, as I say, the reverse side here of this striped paper. And then just to give a little extra definition, I did a very, very thin mat in black, and I love the pop that that gives. And originally I was going to actually use this as this rectangular piece, but then when I put this down, I really liked the sort of pop that it gave, so I went with that. So I relaxed this morning, did my stitching, got all of that done, and then went into the print shop embellishments that I have to complete the layout. Now, it's not funny because if you look at it here, this side is sort of all the monochromatic into the mustards, and I brought in sort of the different tones of pinks over on that side. Now, I'm not sure, does it make it look a little unbalanced? I really only noticed that I did that at the end, but I did bring in a little bit of mustard here, and I did bring in a little of the peachy pink there, so I'm not going to change it. I'm not sure whether I find it a little unbalanced or I find it a little interesting. Maybe we could call it a little unexpected. How about I do that for my unexpected? That just dawned on me right now because, quite frankly, I was just looking at this and I had no idea which of the ABC challenges I was going to do. And Christy and I were talking last night about, you know, what we were going to do for unexpected, and we were throwing some fun little ideas around and talking quite a bit about the weather, of course, how we could be recording the weather. But you know what? I think I'm going to go with that. I think, you know, almost sort of monochromatic on either side, and this gives a bit of an unexpected look. I don't know. What do you think, my friends? Am I cheating? I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Christy, I don't know what you think, but I'm going with it. And then maybe even this little border sticker here at the top, because I took it out and sort of just placed it a little bit so I could see whether I wanted to get it on there, and then it stuck down on this side. So I said, you know what? There you go. It's there. So maybe another little unexpected element, since I don't have the stitching, and a variation from Jen's gorgeous layout. So I'm going with it. So I got some of these. I did my own fussy cutting. This is the fussy cutting that I had done for a previous layout, a chipboard piece here, the die cuts here. This is also a die cut, then one of the puffy stickers, and a couple of the tiny puffy stickers. I'm almost done with those. There are hardly any of these left. Where did they go? I had them a minute ago. So, oh, there you see. So I really, really don't have very many of these left. Now that I'm looking at it, should we pop a couple of these little gold? Why don't we? Why don't we pop a couple of these little gold stickers here? I kind of like that. Give it an extra little pop. There and there. Oh, I like that. There you go. So this will be even closer to being done. I'm sorry if you can hear that helicopter, my friends. The windows are open today. Not a tremendous amount because it's not very, very warm yet, but I do have all the windows open by about 2 inches. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. There we go. I like that. And shall I pop a couple up there? There we go. Why don't we? Well, there you go, my friends. I kind of like that. Okay, so this is almost done. So I'm going to get this finished in the next layout, my friends. And I was thinking of maybe popping this, but you know, I really, yeah, I don't think we need it at all. So let's just leave it there. And then I just took one of the chipboard stickers here, taking pictures to save memories, to give a little bit of a top border there. I don't think it needs anything at the bottom. One little flare piece, which is a flare from a flare set that was meant to go with Print Shop. So there you go. So there you have it, my friends. Layout number 4 for this month's Build-A-Page. And it's fun because we were all able to play along this month. So we have one more to go. I'll be scraplifting the lovely Shannon from She's Crafty for my next one and the 5th layout for this month. And of course, make sure you pop on down below and see what all my friends have for you. So that's Chris, Shannon, Christy, Jen, of course, and Sheila over on Instagram. And I will be back tomorrow with one more layout, my friends. Bye for now.